What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to go over the YouTube portfolio. It's at $124,856. It is up 10.47%. At the time of this recording is around July, $53,000 all the way up to $124,000. We're up 10%. We're going to get it into the gains on this. S&P 500 year to date is up 9.42%. We are currently up 10.47%. So we're right in line competing with the S&P 500. Here's some of my top and bottom movers. Tesla is up $245 today. It's at a cost base of $316 right now. Nike trading around $76. We're up. And let's get into the specifics of this position. So taking a deeper dive here, let's start with our biggest holding. So we have an allocation of FSPGX that basically tries to hold at least 60% allocation in this portfolio, which it is doing right now. You have 57% and 2.47%. This currently holds, if you look at the cost basis, is around $60,000 invested in them. And they are up doing very well, about $15,000 with these two, which is excellent. And if you haven't noticed before, this margin, it just absorbs. These 71 shares eventually absorb into this 1667 you see here. So they just act together. Then you have my next biggest holding is going to be Google stock. Google right now is 11.63%. It is starting to appreciate in value. I have a cost basis of $160 per share. It's currently trading at 193, so we're up 2,500 on this, 21% almost. Then looking at the next biggest holding, which is our Tesla position. We have a cost basis of $219, about $2,200 in the green right now, and this is very volatile, so this one changes a lot. I'm going to try to continue to add to Tesla, but I'm just waiting for it to get below at least $275 per share. Then I'll continue to dollar cost average. I want to maintain it less than 7% of the portfolio. It's currently at 5.77, but that's because it has appreciated in value as well. Then you have a few other holdings that I want to mention. Starbucks. I'm collecting a nice dividend with Starbucks at a cost base of $89, and it's at 94. So we're okay with that 5% gain. Nike is finally starting to appreciate a little bit. We're up 10% on them, $443. Cost base is $69, maintaining them less than 4% of the portfolio. And then Microsoft, we want to buy more Microsoft, but with a cost basis of $357, I'm a little hesitant to buy at $513 because we're up 43% on them. So I need them to pull back a little bit. And then Alibaba, I did buy some more, around $91. It's cost basis, and we're up $560, 31%. The big one I've been buying is UNH. I'm trying to get this up to about 4% allocation before earnings hits, which is on the 29th. At the time of this recording, it's like 2 days before that. So we got to get another $900 in them before earnings. As long as I can buy them below 285, I'm okay with that. And I'm holding them long term, so I'll collect a dividend in the meantime. So let's take a look at some of the stocks that I'm looking at. Overall, looking at QQQ, we're trading at all-time highs. So as long as QQQ is maintaining this, constantly moving higher, I'm going to continue being bullish. I want to look at Tesla first. Tesla had a massive sell-off after its earnings from $338 all the way down to about $300 per share, but then had a nice recovery bounce. Let's see if it can regain momentum and get above this 325. If it can get above this 325, then we'll see if it starts approaching the 335. We got to be very cautious with that. United Healthcare, we have this in the YouTube portfolio. We've been continuously adding at these 280 levels. Now, this is really make or break right now. They need to prove that they have some guidance in here. So $273 per share looking at this here. Just be cautious. If it does break 270, we definitely have potential to go back down to 270. You won't be able to control that when it comes down to earnings. You got to watch it and see how it does. But definitely very interesting. Google, we've been calling out this $200 level pretty much there. I mean, we touched 197.95. That's the top right now. A lot of selling pressure from 191 to 197. People taking profits up there. What you need to do is, if you're going to trade this long, use this 190 as your bounce. If it cannot hold that, then that's your cue to get out. But if you're going to continue trying to trade this momentum, I don't blame you. There's nothing wrong with that. Just be cautious. You're looking for that bounce to 190, consolidation, and then a push back up to 200. That's what I'd definitely be looking for that. Also, another stock that I wanted to mention that I've been just looking at, which I think is interesting, is if you're looking to play pullback longs, there is Hood. Hood stock is setting its up very nicely. It traded within this motion of $65 up to $98. If you're looking to scalp this or do call options, what you can do to look for is Look for your pullback on the 105 back to this 198 to $100 level. See if it consolidates again, and then look for the push up. What we would ideally like to see is a push up to this 113 where you could short. You could short that as well. You have this resistance right there as well. So if it does push up against to that 113, there definitely is a potential play for consolidation up here and then a rejection to get that double top on that as well. But right now, if it's trading within this consolidation until it either breaks 100 and goes lower or goes up above 110 and goes higher, then you'll know your clear direction, but at least you can set defined stop losses in each. Here's another stock that I think should be on your radar, ticker symbol ASML. They had their earnings report. They've been selling off ever since. They sold off from 820 down to 711. It's clearly trading within this trend, so it's definitely very interesting to see. Will it break this trend right here, right at the $600 level? So we're trading at 700. If it starts to move down to about 580 to 600, I definitely would be interested in potentially locking in some shares for the YouTube portfolio. I want to see a company like this that really has no competition, that helps out semiconductors so much, pull back. I'm looking for that pullback right in this direction. Would love to see this pullback. We break this trend, pull into like the 600 to 580 level, consolidate here, and then try to push back into the trend. It's definitely something I will be paying attention to. Right now, it's just something I'm watching. I have the alert set. And if we get a pullback below 650, my alerts will start triggering, which will be great.